If we need to count the number of transactions or number of records in our database, then how can we do this? To count the number of records or transactions, we will use Excel count function. For example, if I want to know how many number of transactions for employee salaries in my database, then here I will use count function. So in my first method, I will use count function by cell selection. So I will delete this, and here I will use equal count bracket. Then the first argument is value 1, which is this one, comma, then value 2, comma, then value 3, comma, value 4, and then bracket close, press enter. And you can see I got the answer 4. If I select this data and go to the bottom, you can also see the count is 4. So in this way, you can count the number of transactions by cell selection. And as you know, in small databases, you can use this formula by cell selection. But if you have big databases, then this formula is not applicable. So in our method 2, we will use count function by range selection. So in your big databases, you have to use this formula by range selection. So here I will delete this, equal count bracket. Then instead of I select one by one each cell, I will select this full range, which is from C4 to C22, bracket close and press enter. And you can see I got the answer 19. So if I select all these cells, then go to the bottom, and here I have the same answer. So in this way, you can use count function by using range selection. So in our third method, I will use count function by using insert function command. So I will delete this, and for using insert function command, I will go to the header in the formula ribbons and click on the first option, insert function. A dialog box will appear, and in the search box I will enter count, then click go, and here I can find all count functions. So right now I'm using simple count function, so I will select first count option and click OK. Then another dialog box will appear, and here in the value 1 argument I will select my range and click OK. And you can see I got the same answer, 19. So in our last method, I will use AutoSum function. So here delete, then I will go to the formula ribbons, and in the function library, the first option, AutoSum. Click on drop down, and here the third option is count numbers. Click on this, and then Excel activate the auto selection. So select your range and just press enter, and I have the same answer. So it's mean I have 19 number of transactions in this database. What if I delete any transaction, then what happen? For example, I will delete this, and you can see Excel count 18. Excel does not count this blank cell. Similarly, if I delete this, and here you can see I got the answer 17. So it's mean whenever you delete any record, Excel will not count that empty record and count the remaining one. So in this way, you can calculate or you can count number of transactions or record in your databases.